Thank you, Coach. We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Mike 40, Mike 40.
They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU. Oh, he's got a little daylight, and nothing but daylight ahead. Touchdown, Vikings. Leonard Fournette, 76 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Dawson able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go, D.
A run for Tony Pollard, the Memphis product. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Come on, let's go. Check 9, check 9.
Here's Watson. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Jerry Tillery in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Faking the give. Now Watson. And he's going to go down again. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There's a hush indeed. To throw is Watson. Flush to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Let's make these babies cry.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On 3rd down, Fournette. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down. They'll go with a big back Fournette. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
53, Mike, 53. And here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be a second and long.
Set. 19. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. You.
Watson off play action. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain. A fourth-round pick in 2018. Chase Edmonds with a carry. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. On the tackle, it's Trey Waynes. To throw on 2nd and 6. Watson on the screen. This is Edmonds. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
I got you.
From the red zone now, Watson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, but it's going to be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Watson now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Off of play action, it's Watson. And he's got his target. That's Moore. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. To the air yet again, Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Again, it's Watson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tony Pollard hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here. If they get rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit him with a screen soon.
And he finds McLaurin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. On second and 11 now. Prescott, blitz coming, and down he goes. Devin Bush leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Throwing, Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Slings it. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Night, sweetheart.
After the interception, here's Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And the pressure gets to him again. Flying in to blow that play up, Alex Okafor.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
On third down, it's Pollard. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down.
It's fourth down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Right here, right here.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's not even going to come close. A big loss in the wrong direction on fourth down. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Now Fournette. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. On 2nd and 12, Prescott. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Got his target, Samuel. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. On the run, it's Fournette. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. This time it's Martin. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Doug Martin. His first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Dawson tacks on the point after. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Here's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now Dawson for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock down and go to the locker room.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
19. Here we go, D. 26. Here I come again. Here I come. 24. Line him, go. Line up. Line him, go.
Now a first down throw. Watson flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Hey, 31.
Now Watson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. On 2nd and 11 now. Watson, he's going to look deep for more. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but now it's 3rd down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. Deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th.
Hold the look.
They're going for it. It's Watson. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Kayvon Webster on the defensive side able to get a hand in. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Off the play fake. Watson being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 27 yards there, a 1st down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now this throw caught left side and down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, 1st down Seahawks. They'll run on 1st down. Pollard. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On 2nd down, it's Snell. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run. This is Blue. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Alfred Blue. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are back within a single score. Badgley on for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Well, it's only a one-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. They'll run with Fournette. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Play action now. Prescott. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Third and long for Prescott. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a fourth down now. Now Prescott on fourth down. The open man is Smith. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Fournette works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. Prescott looks to throw on first. Rush coming, and he's taken down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
Here we go, 46.
To throw is Prescott. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Deebo Samuel, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Dawson able to connect on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turned into a play action.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. And the Seahawks on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
You ain't doing nothing,
On fourth down, Watson. Open man is Michael Thomas. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Watson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well. 27
yards there, a 1st down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 36. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. So we got man. 31.
Back to throw, Watson. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Watson. Forced out to his left. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. On play action, Prescott slings this deep from McLaurin. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, Prescott. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. He's picked off at his own 46. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost...
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Rolling to his right. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DJ Moore, his 17th touchdown now on the season as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
At the 38-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
You got it. You got it.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Again, it's Fournette. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down.
Here we go, 46.
Fournette running right. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
At their 49-yard line.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. This is Fournette. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
A handoff to Fournette. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Throwing here, Prescott. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. From the red zone now, Prescott steps away to his left. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. After the penalty, it's Fournette. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And this Fournette territory here, and he's alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. They get it to him running left. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
At the 39-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. One last throw here for Watson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off near the 32. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed.